Imagine a beautiful artwork made entirely with feathers that shine and sparkle when a breeze rustles them or when you move them around, making the artwork look almost magical. Hi, I'm Lauren, and today I want to talk about some incredible feather creations from a long time ago in a place called Mesoamerica. Mesoamerica means Middle America, and it refers to Mexico and parts of Central America today. Now, long ago, many different indigenous groups used feathers to decorate special clothes and for important ceremonies. One of these groups, the Mexica, or Aztecs, as we typically call them, who lived in central Mexico, loved feathers and gathered them from far-off places. The most special feathers came from a bird called the resplendent quetzal, and they were found in places like Guatemala. Catching quetzals was tough because they're tricky to find. They also only have 2 long tail feathers. They couldn't be kept in captivity without dying, so they had to be caught, plucked, and then released back into the wild. The Aztecs also used feathers from hummingbirds, macaws, and many other birds. The Aztecs collected feathers from places they conquered and then required people to pay them in feathers almost like a special tax because feathers were so precious. Now, the feather artists were called Amanteca. They had their own neighborhood in the Aztec capital city of Tenochtitlan and were highly respected. They even had special rules and didn't have to pay tribute, which again is like taxes. We know about their work from pictures in an encyclopedia called the Florentine Codex, which was made after the Spanish invaded in the 16th century. The book has lots of images showing how the Amanteca worked with feathers, like gluing them to a paper backing. The Amanteca crafted incredible feather items like whisks, fans, shields, and headdresses. Just look at this beautiful fan with parakeet and hummingbird feathers in green, red, brown, and even bits of blue. Now, the original feathers didn't survive very well, so these have been carefully restored to match the originals. They used this fan to swat flies or to cool off. Now imagine you were a ruler wearing an enormous headdress with long feathers in all sorts of colors, just like this one. Those really tall feathers are the quetzal feathers. You'd stand out wherever you went, and it would make rulers look even more important during religious ceremonies and other events. You might wonder what happened to feather art when the Spanish arrived in 1519. It was a time of massive transformation and disruption in lifeways and traditions for many indigenous peoples. Everything changed as the Spanish also brought their religion, Christianity. Aztec feather artists were allowed to keep working, but had to create art with Christian themes. So let's talk about something interesting that happened in 1539. There was a man named Diego de Alvarado Huanitzin in Mexico City. He was an important indigenous leader. Diego wanted to send a gift to the Pope, the leader of the Catholic Church in Rome. He commissioned a feather artwork called the Mass of St. Gregory. It's the oldest feather artwork we have from the time the Spanish arrived. In it, the feathers were attached to wood. What's incredible is that an indigenous maker created it during a time when the Spanish were just starting to rule after colonization. The Mass of St. Gregory was a famous story back then. The artwork shows the Christian saint Gregory holding a special piece of bread and seeing a vision of Jesus with marks on his hands and side. The entire story relates to a miracle. Now, the feather artwork might have been made with the help of a man named Pedro de Gante, who came from far away to teach indigenous peoples about Christianity. He started a school where indigenous students learned to create art in the style of Europeans. The feather artwork here likely drew inspiration from pictures that came from Europe. It combines 2 different worlds. How it's made is from Mesoamerica, but the story it tells is from Europe. So in a nutshell, long ago, people in Mesoamerica made incredible art from shiny, precious feathers. After the Spanish came, indigenous artists adapted their work to tell stories about important moments in Christianity. But feather work continued and actually still continues in different forms today. That's it for now, adventurers. See you soon, and keep exploring the amazing art all around you.